Hello and welcome to another video. I am Debbie. Today I have a very exciting unboxing. I have two unboxings from Diamond Painting Shop and they are of the same canvas. So I'm really excited about this because I've never done a comparison before. I have one round and one square of the exact same canvas, and so wanted to go ahead and get started on that very quickly so that I have time over the summer to get these done. And I think I'm going to work on a round and then I'll work on a square and go back and forth. I'll do one row of each and then I'll go back and forth on this along with the other projects that I am working on. But I did pay for the square rendering, and Rosa with Diamond Painting Shop graciously offered to send me the round. And so she sent me the round and I am very excited to see what that looks like. Also, currently the round of this particular kit is sold out, but she is going to be getting more in stock. So I just wanted to let you know that as well. I'm also an affiliate of Diamond Painting Shop. So if you see anything that you like or you would like to receive 10% off of your order, then look down below underneath my description, and I do have the link and my code for her shop as well. So let's go ahead and get started. There were some extra bags that she includes on the inside of the box. This came in a very sturdy box. I just went ahead and took these out of the box and put my box in recycling because today is recycling day. But anyway, in these extra little boxes, she includes, or bags, I should say, not boxes. She includes a thank you note with a 10% code. She also includes a couple of washies. I like both of those. Trying to get to focus a little better. And then a couple of stickers here. Help if it wasn't upside down. And then some strawberry candy. And so the other one has the same thing. There is some wax in this one. So I've got, my wax just fell out, but there's two heart wax plates. There we go. Or actually, three of those hearts. It's not hearts, sorry about that. Okay, 3 plates of wax, the red wax. Then we have 2 more washies. I love both of those, especially the little bubbles there. I really like that. This to me is more Christmassy. I will definitely put that up for my Christmas canvases that I plan on doing. So let me move these over to the side so I have plenty of room to open these. Okay, I'm just going to do this box first. Move this out of the way. Now on this box, this was a round. I think this one's a little bit older. Normally on the bottom of the box, it will show the actual painting, what's inside. This one doesn't, but I think that it might be an older one, which is fine with me. An older box, that is. So let's open this and get into it. I'm really excited for this. Sorry for the crinkling. And both of these, as you can tell by the box, they're a fairly good size. It's wrapped up really tight, which is nice. And this one's bent a little bit, which is okay. I'm going to try to straighten out the actual stickers. That's a lot of bags of drills there. Okay, you do have a toolkit that comes inside. I'm going to roll this, flip it over, and let's roll it to see if I can get it to straighten out. Yes, this is a rather large one. I love the colors. I think this is going to be so much fun. I think the square the square canvas of this, I think that one is new, and the round one is a little bit older. Okay, I will not be able to get all of this into frame, but I will get as much as I can in. I do want to show you the thumbnail, go over a few things. Let me see if I can. That's about as good as that's going to get, but I will show you guys what this looks like. I'm going to have the drills. There's a lot of drills. Okay. So here's a toolkit. We'll look at that first. Okay, if I can get it out of here. Just one more. There's pins in there. Okay, so we get our basic toolkit. We have a small tray. We also have a multi-placer. I think this, I'm guessing 7 maybe. This one's a 2-placer. We have a small tray of wax there. We have a squishy for your pin. There's your pin. Has another 2-placer on the end. And then we have tweezers. These are the very sharp tweezers, so we want to make sure that we keep the top on there. I'm going to go ahead and put this just back in here just to get it out of the way. I'm going to need all the room that I can muster here. There are 58 colors. Move this out of the way. Okay, there's 58 colors in here. This did get a little bent up, but that is okay. I am fine with it. This is called Sleepy Time. And I think this is pronounced Ciro Marchetti. I could be totally wrong, but there's also the website to the artwork, and that's mglert.com. You can also see that it says Diamond Painting Shop at the top here. And here is our thumbnail. It's a little dark, but it's a little small, but I think that's really pretty. Here is the large rendering. And I thought this was so cute. It's a cute little house there, and it's a sleeping dog underneath or on a chair. And there's just so much going on this particular canvas. That looks like a fox here at the bottom. There's some mushrooms, but I thought this was really colorful. I thought this was absolutely cute, just really gorgeous on the colors. This is a 67 by 94, and this one is our rounds. And wanted to show you, I'm going to put the drills over to the side for just a few minutes because I want to go over the canvas first, and then we will look at the drills. There are 3 ABs in here, it looks like, and there could be 4 specialty drills. I need to look at that, and maybe, I'm not sure what that is, but I'm going to look at that when I open up the drills. It's kind of small up here. I'm trying to enlarge just a little bit. We have on the left-hand side, we do have a schematic. The schematic does have the number. It also has the symbol, and then it's going to have the DMC number. And this one printed, because this is such a large canvas, it printed very close to the edge, but that's fine with me. I don't have a problem with that whatsoever. And it does have the scalloped edges, the poked holes, and you can tell where it was stitched. So that helps with the fraying, and it's that way all the way around. It does show you that this is legally licensed by MGM. If we look over to the right, we have, I'm trying to get that to focus a little better. We have another schematic. So it's top right, bottom, or top left, bottom right. I'll get that eventually. And again, it's on the very edge because this is such a large canvas. But I thought this was so cute. And also has an owl that is up here. That's one of the main reasons why I wanted to get this, along with the puppy. I love the house, and I just really like this entire rendering. And then it looks like it has mountains up at the top. There's a squirrel with a tree over here. So there's so much going on. Plants, baskets, the mushrooms again down here, grass. But I really thought this was really cute. I saw it and I thought I really wanted this. Didn't know if I wanted to get a round or a square. So when I started talking to Rosa, I ordered the square and then she sent me the round. So I have both of them. So let's look at the drills. Huge bag of drills. Also wanted to show you on the actual sticker sheet. The sticker sheet, I think it'll be okay. It just has gotten kind of smushed a little bit. This one is an older sticker sheet because normally hers are cut out. It's a smaller sticker sheet. So I may actually, depending on which containers that I decide to use, I may blow this up and put it on my own sticker sheets. I'm not sure yet, but it is kind of small. But I only need the code, the symbols, and then the DMC numbers. And most of these are, let's see, it's letters, numbers, and then there are a few symbols, but most of the symbols are like dollar signs, for instance, an arrow up. It has equal signs, some stars, and I'm going to see if there's a couple of numbers on here. The one that always gives me a hard time for any kit is the number 8 and the letter B, and I do not see that on here, so I'm excited for that. But you do have the stickers. And then let's look. I'm not going to open all of these bags. I want to see if I can find the ABs. These are in, I don't know if they're in DMC order or if they are in, yes, they are. They're in DMC order, which is also the order of the number that is on the schematic. That makes it really nice when you want to kit up. For those of you that like to work out of baggies, this is it for you. All you have to do would be to put the symbol on. If you like to look at symbols, just stick those right on your bag and you are more than ready to go. I cannot work out of bags, so I will kit this up. You will see me kitting up either the round or the square soon. I'm not sure which I'm going to do first, but we do have the ABs. I'm pulling all of those out, and then the specials, which I think might be here. The specials are going to be crystals. I really want to keep this in order if I possibly can. And some of these bags are completely full. Like on this one, you couldn't get another drill in there. This is packed very well. I don't see a lot of static on the majority of these. One way to do this is to shake it up and see. There's a little bit of static, but it's not horrible. And I have had so much problem with static lately, it's gotten to where now it's just a thing. I am getting used to the static and just having to deal with it. So we do have, there are our ABs. We have some crystals in here as well. So that's fun. It has a mixture of crystals and ABs. That is a clear, if you can see that. I'm probably going to bling this up even more, but then I may not, since I'm going to be doing the comparison of the squares and the rounds. And this is going to take me a while because it is so large. And there's the blue. Then we have on the ABs, it's really pretty green. This is one of my favorite greens with ABs. I love that. And then we have the red and then the pink. So I want to see on the ABs, we have, it's like a star, an equal sign. It looks like a pink star and then a green star or a dot. Okay, so I'm going to see with the ABs, we're going to have some of the ABs are going to be in these flowers here. And then also over here, if you can see, it's a little bit there, all that pink, that's going to be ABs and pink there. And then we have some on the roof up here. And let's see, some more around this area here, the green. Looks like all the greenery is going to be with the flowers down here and up here. That's going to include some ABs. And then we have, I don't really see any ABs on the dog or the fox. Up at the top here. And I'm going to pan this over just a minute so you can see it. But the majority of these ABs are all in the flowers, mixed in the flowers, and some on the flowers or the greenery on the roof there. I think this would be really pretty to have up at the top. Maybe have some more crystals. So there's a lot that can be done with this kit. So I'm going to move this over, try to keep this in some kind of order, which isn't going to be easy. Move this out of the way. I want to keep that handy so I can compare the two. But if you look here, and there is a little bit of a glare, we're having a nice sunny day today, finally. If I move this down a little, you can see the majority of this. I just can't get it all in frame. I might be able to do it sideways and get it into frame. But I think that is so cute. I love the little path to the house. Every time I look at this, I see something different. So if I do this sideways, you might be able to see it a little bit better. I don't know if I'll be able to turn it whenever I'm editing. Probably not. But it's going to be a big one. I think there's a lot of color blocking in this though, or at least a lot of similar colors in the same area. I may not be able to multi-place very much when I'm working on this, but at least I can use some of the same colors. I will go ahead and determine how large I need to make each of my rows and my sections so I can work on round and then I can switch up and work on the square. So that way I don't get too bored working on the same canvas. I don't think that's going to happen because this is so colorful. And the more colors for me on a canvas, the happier that I am. So I think that I will be just fine. But again, I have so many work in progress. And I used to be really worried about having so many whips at one time. But now it's like, bring it on. I'm good with it. And this is what the box looks like. It's kind of hard since it's rather large. Okay, this is a, what's this one? This is a 56 by 78. So this one is a different size than the round. And that's to be expected. Let me get my scissors. I'll go ahead and get this open. And I thought about opening both of these before I started my unboxing, and then I thought, well, maybe I'll just wait and you can see what I see. Figure out which end I need to do here. Okay. So here is this one. And I want to get my stickers, keep those out for the rounds so I can see the differences. Okay, so let me roll this one back. And once these are out for a little while, they will both lay flat. I'm not worried about that at all. I will try to have these sections divided up as equally as I can. And this is interesting. Okay. Okay. This sticker sheet comes in, I think she's done this before. This sticker sheet actually comes in a plastic bag, which is really nice to keep it safe. And this one is one of her newer kits, so I definitely want to compare. And you can see there's a big difference in the square and the round. And when Diamond Painting Shop does get in the new rounds, I don't know if it's going to be exactly like mine, where you have this, or if it's going to include her new sticker sheet. I would assume it's going to be the new sticker sheet, but I don't want to say that just in case that it's not. But this is the old one. This is a round. And I'm glad that it says round on here. And on this one, I'm glad it says square. Now this one, I know her squares are resin. The new kits are resin. I'm not sure on this round one if it is or not. I don't think so, but I can always find out from Rosa on that as well. So on the square kit, we have 58 colors. So we have the same number of colors on the square as we do the round. And I'm really curious to see, and that's very interesting. That's something I was looking at. I was looking at the symbols on the round and the symbols on the square to see if they are the same symbols, and they're not. So for instance, number 58 is a lowercase a, and that's a 963 AB, whereas on the round, it is a green star, but it is the same. This one is a 907 AB, and that's a 963 AB. Even the ABs are different colors on the round and the square. So that's going to be quite interesting. Here is the thumbnail for the square. It's just smaller, which I like this size better. You also have some cute little stickers around here. And then on the squares, this one is already pre-cut for you. And it is larger. It's much larger than the round. So if you can see this, it's the pre-cut. It's larger. With the round, it's not pre-cut and it's smaller. So I do find that to be quite interesting. We do have a toolkit. This is the same toolkit as what you receive in the round, so no different there. And also with the square on the canvas itself, where we had the very edge included the schematic where it was at the very end and you had no room left over. On this one, the schematic is on the canvas. It does not go to the very end of the canvas. It is still on the top left, and it's actually starts in the middle of the right and goes to the end. It still gives you all the same information at the bottom. It gives you Diamond Painting Shop's Facebook group as well as her Instagram. And it's going to give you a small thumbnail at the bottom. It is going to show that it is legally licensed by MGM. Again, it's a 56 by 78 centimeter. It is also scalloped and it is punched, and it's also sewn on the ends so that you will not have issues with fraying. Both of these canvases are really soft. I really like their canvas. It's not the soft lint, but it is very soft. It's very sturdy. And I didn't mention this on the round, but on both the round and the square, their cover, the plastic cover, it is thicker than most plastic covers. And I really do like that because it seems to hold better. I don't think it's as thick as it normally is, but it's a perfect thickness for me. I do need to straighten this out a little bit. And if you have it to where it has, you know, a couple of little, I don't want to say rivers because it's not on the canvas, but it has just, you know, a couple of wrinkles that's on the actual paper, you can just straighten the paper out and that will go ahead and straighten that. So you can definitely do that. It is going to be the exact same rendering as the rounds. It is going to include the ABs are going to be in the same area, it looks like, as the rounds. But on this one, because it's a square, there's not any crystals, but there's more ABs. So we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ABs on here. So that's really cool. So there's going to be more ABs on this one, but you're receiving crystals in place of some of the ABs on the rounds. So it is going to look a little different, which I'm really excited about that. I'm going to see if it says on here. This just says resin, square, and AB drills. It doesn't say how many, but if you look at the bottom of you can look at the schematic that's on the cover here, or you can look at the area here. If you want to look at the symbols, you can see, and it says ABs. So you have from 51 to 58. That's all the ABs in this particular canvas. But I thought this was so cute. I cannot wait to start on this. The sticky is really good. I just checked that. I love how there's just so much going on this canvas that if you look at it and you're diamond painting, you're going to see something different every time. So, hey, let's go over the drills for the squares. I can find the end, and sorry for the crinkling. I know some find this very satisfying. It doesn't bother me either way. It's not satisfying sound to hear crinkles, and it does not get on my nerves. So either way, I'm good with it. I'm going to move this out of the way. I just want to show you what these look like compared to the rounds. This one is 666. There's some static. I can feel how they're sticking together. So I have to be prepared when I'm going to kit up. We'll go ahead and get my static guard ready, and also I will get those bounce sheets ready and stick those in each one of these little baggies. But this one's going to be in a lot of the reds on the flowers. It's also going to be, that is an M, all up in the roof here. That's going to be all ABs, the little M's here. That's going to be really pretty. That will be something that your eye will catch as soon as you look at this, because it's pretty much in the center, and it's just going to really give off a really bright vibe. And this one is 963. That's going to be in some of our pink flowers. And also it is going to be, thought it might be up here some, but I don't see anything there. It's mainly just in these flowers here and some flowers over on the other side. This green one that's loaded and static, this one's a 907 AB, and this is a, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I call it a sideways G. I don't know if that really means something, if it's a particular symbol of anything. but I say it's a sideways G. That's also going to be in some of the greenery here, some of the greenery over here, back on this side, and some over here. There's that one. Some more green. That's really pretty. I don't know if I ever use this one. 905 AB. That's going to go close to where this 907 is. So that's really going to be pretty, bouncing off of each other like that. Then we have 743. Let's see, that's number 50. It's an up arrow. That's going to be all through here. That looks like the doorway here. That's going to be an AB. And then also over here. So it's like the light, the shadow coming off from inside the house. That's going to be what this is. And then we have this really pretty orange. 742, that is number 54. That is one of the little carrots. I don't know what you call that either. It looks to me like I don't know what you call it. It's almost like a carrot. What do you call carrots? This. Like two sides here. That is what I mean by a carrot. So there's several of those all throughout this little part here, all up in here. And then we have this is a Y. That's also going to be close to the little carrot. That's going to be all your Y's here in that orange. And I'm not really sure what that is. I can't tell yet. I know an owl sitting on something, but I'm not sure if that's a bridge. I'll have to check that. It's hard to tell just by looking at some of this. And then we do have, let's see, all up in here in the door on the yellows. So some really pretty colors going on here. And then I will definitely add some more. And I think what I'll do too, if I have enough, if I don't, I may have to order some. But I think I'm going to add some crystals to both of these, or ABs. I want to add the same colors in the same place. So that way it will be very similar. When I get both of these finished, I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. That I don't know. I hadn't thought about that. Most of mine I don't hang up. I just right now put underneath the bed in my spare bedroom. And then I guess I'll have to eventually figure out what I'm going to do with all of that, especially if we end up moving. So I think what I'll do is measure over, it's going to take me longer probably to go across, but that's what I like to do. I usually start at the bottom, but I may start at the bottom of one, top on the other one. I'm not doing it to see how long it takes me or anything like that. I'm not doing any kind of analytics. I just want to do this for fun. I want to see what it looks like when it's finished. So I will measure for my rows, I'll just probably put this in 4 to 6 on my actual squares. And then I will have probably about 6 rows or so on this. And then every time that I complete a row on one, then I will put that one up and complete a row on the next one. So that way I'm working in tandem. When I finish both of them, they'll be finished about the same time instead of working on one and then finishing it and then working on the other one. But I don't know how long it's going to take me. It's not a project I'm going to rush on. It's just something that I am doing for fun. And again, I don't plan on doing any kind of analytics or any kind of research on this. That's not what I had planned on doing. I just want to be able to compare and see what a square looks like compared to a round on an exact same canvas. It's just something I've never done before. And I've been diamond painting now for over 2 years. And so I think that it's time that I go ahead and do that. It's been almost 3 years, actually, if I think about 2020, but I didn't really do that much. But I really started heavily diamond painting last year. So I think that this will be a project that I wanted to do something different, and this will definitely be different for me. So I'm really excited about that. Want to thank Rosa once again at Diamond Painting Shop for being so gracious and for sending me the round kit. I think that that was just really special that she did that for me, and I really do appreciate that. I hope that you like this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. That definitely helps me. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please click on that subscribe button and click on the notification bell. I'm going to have several videos that are coming out in the upcoming days, and would hate for you to miss something if you're really interested in it. Thanks so much once again, and until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye.